At some point, I decided that enough was enough, so I picked up my phone, called my doctor's office, and signed up for an appointment to get tested for ADHD. It's actually funny because I tried to start this process this time last year, and my doctor's office was like, "I'm sorry, that's something that you have to contact a specialist for. We just, can't help you." I was like, "Damn, bitch, you're the doctor. You can't refer me?
No.
You can't refer me to someone?
No.
You're just gonna send me?"
Yeah, if you check your insurance website and just scroll through the list of specialists that they have, you can find one really easily there.
And it's that's the worst thing you could say to someone with ADHD, because bitch, I'm not about to scroll through this list of words that means nothing to me. I can't see the reviews, I can't see nothing. You're the doctor's office, bitch. You need to refer me to someone, bitch.
I'm not gonna be too many more bitches, though.
Okay.
Say sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm the doctor's office who you contacted this year. I'm not that other bitch, so I'm signing you up for an appointment right now. I don't know what happened with her, but you need to not take out your anger on me.
So my doctor's office referred me to a specialist, and my appointment wasn't for another month. I was like, damn, bitch. They're really busy as psychiatrists and all that type of stuff. But regardless, the process was finally getting started. And even though my appointment wasn't for a month, it's okay, because at least I have an appointment and I'm one step closer to getting help with this thing that I've been battling all my life. But in the meantime, it was finals season in art school. Hey, class. Hi, professor. So today I'm going to be telling you guys about your final project. I know it's a month and a half early, but you're gonna want to get started on this as soon as possible. So your final project is going to be a drawing and labeling of the human skeleton. I encourage you guys to try to have fun with this one. As long as you show the complete front side of one of the skeletons and a complete back side of another skeleton, you can really do whatever you want with this assignment. So have fun. When I got home, I decided to take a look at all of my assignments that I've done from this past semester. It was exciting because she told us we could basically do whatever we wanted with these skeletons. My figure drawing class is very technical, so there are rules that we're expected to follow. Not much abstract creativity is allowed here. So this skeleton project is my chance to incorporate what I've learned from the class while also being allowed to mix in elements of my own world. My own dark world. So I had my psychiatrist appointment scheduled and my professor assigned my final. But there was a third hidden thing causing chaos in the middle of all of that. Okay, so what I'm thinking is that I'll go smoke a joint and then I'll come back, brainstorm some ideas for my skeleton drawing, and then I'll probably just get started on it tonight. Do you think you'll actually be able to start it tonight? Yeah, why? I don't know. A lot of people say that they're able to be productive on weed, and if they are, which they're probably not, that's great for them, but I haven't noticed the ability to be productive after smoking weed for us. So I'm just saying, if you really want to get started tonight, I feel like you should just get started. Maybe skip the weed till after. There's always this voice in the back of my head being like, are you sure you want to smoke right now? Maybe you should skip smoking until after your responsibilities are over with. What? No, I'm gonna start tonight. Weed makes me so creative. I'm gonna use it to brainstorm, and it's gonna help me with my project. And then I fight back with the voice in my head, because it's always like, bitch, why are you trying to be reasonable right now? I'm looking for a dopamine hit. Shut the fuck up. But at the end of the day, the voice in the back of my head is always right. And it's I get these weird hunches before anything I do, and sometimes I really go against it just because, I don't know, it feels like there's two entities, what my mind thinks versus my gut feelings, and sometimes they don't align. Wait, no, Cammy, I get it, but I'm you too. And I'm just telling you, it does prevent the ideas from physically leaving your body. It always just seems like you smoke and then you just get distracted and don't actually do what you planned on doing. So I'm just looking out, but la. You're a hater. You'll see. I'll be back. So then I went outside to smoke. I'm so excited to distract you for the whole rest of the night. Maybe skip the weed till after. What are you talking about? Oh, I'm a drug. That's what I'm designed to do. I give you a dopamine hit and then I make you chase after dopamine for the whole rest of the night. You're not starting your art homework tonight. Everyone seemed to be against me, but I still held out hope. Oh my god, I'm finally back home. Okay, let me go get started on this project. I don't know why everyone is saying I'm gonna get distracted.
Cammy! Cammy! me. Please doom scroll on me all night long.
I can't. I have to go start my project.
Please. Please. Use me.
Okay. Yay. Unfortunately, willpower alone is not enough to beat temptation, especially not when it's right in front of you. Honestly, bitch, some people are going through shit in their personal lives and weed is a good escape. Like, and making mistakes is part of being human. Like, bitch, okay, I caved, damn. Like, at the time, my project wasn't due for a while, so it was okay, but there still was this ominous thing in the back of my mind that was like, we need to watch out for this whole weed thing, because this could very easily go downhill. So I finally made it to my appointment with a specialist. Yeah, and so then after this meeting, then I'll sign you up for a different appointment to actually get tested for ADHD. But we just need to make sure that there are like signs of ADHD. I guess my main question is just that, like, okay, what if you determine that there are signs of ADHD? Like, why can't you just test me today? Oh, because this is a business, my love. We need to make money off of you. Like, are you crazy? Like, you paying to have a conversation with me right now, and then the next appointment to actually get tested for ADHD, bitch, that's $300 out of pocket. We don't take insurance for that. No matter what insurance, no matter what. And you have to pay for the appointment too. We take insurance for that though. You got it up at, you gave your insurance to the lady at the front, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. In that case, we have determined that you can get tested for ADHD, and I'm gonna sign you up for that $300 appointment as soon as possible. Wait, but how did you determine? You didn't even ask me any questions about my condition. Oh, well, after you said insurance can pay, like, once I heard those key words, I really didn't give a fuck. No, like, he could have said anything. Like, we just want the money. Like, it's a business. Like, I'll give you anything you want. At that point, you want pills, ketamine, meth. Like, I'll give you the pipe. Like, all right, okay, come on. Like, do you want to get tested and medicated or what? Like, who gives a fuck at some point? Okay. All right, I'm just being funny. We obviously had a whole 2-hour-long meeting. She was actually great. I loved her. She was wearing these cute jeans, this cute outfit. I was like, oh. Also, I love poking fun at the healthcare industry. Ever since my surgery earlier this year, like, bitch, like, I see y'all. I see the game y'all playing. When I got back home from my appointment, I heard a very familiar voice calling out my name.
Cammy! Cammy! Come take a hit.
It'll be fine. By this point, I was tired of the joint. So when my pre-roll started talking to me, I was like, I don't know. Last time I did that, I ended up just scrolling on my phone all night. And I really want to get started on my project.
It'll be different this time.
You know, I'm sorry. I really just don't think this is gonna work out. And so I just threw the whole thing away. What better way to stop me from picking it up than throwing it in the trash? Bitch, I'm a hypochondriac. I'm not touching trash. Like, so it was time to begin my final project, and I had no idea where to start. I figured that looking through my old skeleton drawings from previously in this semester was a good place to start, but I just wasn't hitting it off with you at all. What do you mean? I mean, don't get me wrong. You're a really nice guy. I'm just looking for something a little bit more complex. You're so basic. You were my first skeleton drawing ever. I feel like this isn't gonna work out between us. I'm sorry. Thank you for the dinner. Something I'm learning about art now that I'm actually in school for it and am not exclusively self-taught is that it's gonna require a lot more ingenuity than just looking at some old drawings and thinking I'm gonna come up with something based off of that. In my figure drawing class, we have models, they do different poses. Looking back, how I used to do art before now, I used to pride myself on doing everything from memory. I thought that was what really defined your talent as an artist. Like, looking at references or looking at models seemed like cheating to me, when in reality, that's just really how you do it. Like, I'm not drawing the whole skeleton from memory. Are you crazy? So I decided to scroll through Pinterest and Google to see if they had some interesting skeleton poses. And you know, after getting a feel for you, I just realized that although you have so much to offer, I think I want to just build something from scratch with someone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really looking to join a world that has already been built. I want to have something that's uniquely ours, and everything on your website has already been posted by someone else. So for that reason, I just don't think that we're gonna work out. Sorry. And that's when Google stopped me right in my tracks. Wait, Cammy. Yeah? I know that I might not be the one for you. Google Images did not have a good selection of skeleton poses that you wanted to draw for your project. No, it didn't. But I know an app that lets you choose your own skeleton pose. Here, let me introduce you guys. And so I finally got an idea of what I wanted to do for my final project. Welcome to ADHD testing. So today we're just gonna have you play these like games on the computer. Oh, what kind of games did you have me play during my appointment? It was like a bunch of these memory games. Like it was like click the 3 if you remember and match the squares and match the shapes to the shapes on the next side. It was just like a bunch of these games. Oh my god, and I was there for like 2 hours, wasn't I? Yeah, but you sounded like you were having fun. You were literally emoting out loud during some of the games. I was like over there in the front and I could literally hear you. Oh my god, I got it. So are we gonna be able to see my results today? Not in this video. That's for a future time. Some stories have definitive endings and some stories are to be continued. Yes! So what now? Well, now I have to show them my final project. First, I want to start with the skeletons, since they're what the assignment is about. I use this app called Skelly. It lets you orient the skeleton literally however you want. It was a couple dollars in the app store, but honestly, it was worth it. I probably will use it in the future. This class did a really good job at training our hand-eye coordination, and so it was relatively simple for me to just look at the picture and then measure the proportions and draw it first in really light graphite. I used a 4H pencil, and then once I got the general shapes and ideas of all of the bones down on the paper, I traced over that with a really fine pen and obviously erased the graphite. And then boom, all of the skeletons were complete and all I had to do was label all of the bones. Now that is where Google Images came in handy. Next, I think it would probably be appropriate to explain what the fuck is going on with the rest of the picture. Alright, so in Cammie's dark world, there are these shadow people. The shadow people have been in my world for a very long time. I almost want to say that they grew up with me, in a way. I usually draw them in a variety of shapes and forms. They're with me at all times. I can't really speak on if they're good or bad. I think they're just neutral. I also don't know where they come from. They're just there. What I can say though is that I've never seen this before. Blood. I didn't know that was their thing. I do know that they have some type of relationship with these guys, trickster devils. I wonder if they're who set this whole thing up. And I wonder how the skeletons have anything to do with this. Comment Baddie Group if you made it this far in the video. Baddie Group? Oh my god! My subscriber count has doubled since last video. I was at 2,000 subscribers, I'm at 4,000 subscribers now. Okay, but first I want to talk about this current video that you're watching. So comment Baddie Group and also comment your favorite part, what was interesting to you, what you liked, did something connect with you, you know. Get into it, I want to hear. And for all of the new people, basically the Baddie Group is just something that I do at the end of my videos because my videos are hella hella edited. This is just like my moment to be candid and just have like a short little conversation with the baddie group members as your baddie group leader. This video was essentially just a life updates video. Just a lot has been going on that I have talked about on my channel before. Like undiagnosed ADHD has been a huge topic on the channel. My art and going to art school has been a huge topic. Like I wanted to talk about my final project because if you noticed from last video, there are a bunch of new art things on my wall. This was also my final for figure drawing. So this was our very first assignment, and then this was our final. So it wasn't like a project, it was just something that we did for a week straight in class. And my professor said that it was my best drawing, like, of the semester. So yeah, I'm really proud of that. But I wanted to make a whole thing about the skeleton drawing because I put Camie's dark world into it, and that's like really what I care about. Last video, I had hinted at Camie's dark world, which is my whole artistic world in my mind. And a lot of people were like, bitch, you can't just breeze past that. Like, tell us more about that. So I used my skeleton project as an opportunity to tell you a little bit about it, especially because these are actual characters and motifs that are very present in my art. Yeah, but at the end of the day, my videos are just like a blog entry of my life. It's so funny seeing all of the new subscribers come in. Everyone has a different idea and perception about what I'm doing here. Like some people are like, oh my God, this is my favorite TV show. Or like some people are like, oh my God, I love these skits. Like, and some people are saying this, and it's like so funny because like I'm not sitting here like, oh my God, what skit am I gonna come up with for this video? Like, I actually don't think of these as skits like at all. I know, I guess you could like say that they are, but that's not really what's going through my mind. Even like a TV show isn't really what's going through my mind. I just titled this video that. In reality, I just think of my videos as a blog entry. It's just like what I feel like talking about. You can't define creativity. You just kind of have to click on the video and see. It's a surprise, really. I feel like all my videos are really a surprise. Like, you really never know what's gonna happen. So anyway, I appreciate all of the love that you guys have been giving me on my videos lately, all of the love on my storytelling and my editing and just everything. I love it so much because all of this is part of my art. Like, this is a huge creative outlet for me. The fact that so many people are seeing me and they're like appreciating and loving what I'm doing, it feels amazing. And I hope that we can just continue to curate this community, good space, because for the past year I've been with a baddie group that I've had, and you know, we curated a very, very cool environment. My comment section is always cool, and if any bitch comes for me or any bitch says some weird shit, they get dragged and kicked the fuck out the door. So just saying, for all the new people, don't do that weird one. Don't be a weird ass bitch. Please don't try to be backhanded or like insulting. Don't try to tease me or like put me down. Like, I don't like any of that. I kind of just like enjoy being treated like a person. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Oh my God, 4,000 subscribers is crazy. Well, I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.